true happiness comes from the inside. Whether you know that already or you trust in happiness coming from things or experiences you have, just know that there are 4 happiness thieves out there. 3 of them are issues that are more modern, that has come in the last 80 to 100 years, mostly. And the last one is as old as time. I will introduce you to the happiness thieves, the ones that steal your happiness temporarily, and provide you with methods to deal with them one by one. When you're encountering these thieves and feel far away from happiness, joy, love, just forgive yourself. Know that things are going to change, but also be really careful not to make any important decisions in these times. Wait until you have an opportunity for the happiness to rise again. I have been a doctor of good energy for 18 years. My mission is to light up the world, to light up your life, so you can light up the life of others. Under certain circumstances, it's not easy to be in the joy and the love. Let's explore together how to lock the door and close the windows so the happiness thieves cannot come in and steal your joy. I have been practicing to stay in that good energy space for a long time now. I constantly work on taking out all subconscious programs to clear myself out so I can act really precisely from who I am and not from old programs. I have some videos on the channel that you can explore about it. But every now and then I also slip and I leave the door unlocked to one of the happiness thieves. So the first one is sleep deprivation. Every now and then, even if you have a good habit of going to sleep on time, there's going to be that friend that comes over and you sit up and talk all night. Or for me, it would be sleeping on an airplane for the second night in 1 week. When we are sleep deprived, we cannot really think straight, and everything goes a little in slow motion. We are a little bit out of touch with time. It's like we are a little click off. But we can also be rather irritable and anxious. And it's very hard in these times to keep that good energy vibration up, to stay in the joy and the love. It's easy to get into irritation and annoyance because we're simply not quite 100% ourselves. Just know that in those times, don't make any important decisions. It's going to be completely detrimental for your success. Wait until you feel rested, until you feel back to yourself and you can manage to keep those good energy vibrations there. Then you can make important decisions. But until then, you simply have to wait. Otherwise, you're going to make mistakes. The second thief is high sugary food or treats. It could be an ice cream, could be a lot of white bread. Rises your blood sugar very quickly. It makes your insulin, the hormone that comes in to deal with it, to rush in. And it causes a lot of different emotional problems. I'm sure you've had it. You've felt that tingling in your body. I would feel it especially in my face. And you're not quite. You shouldn't have taken that, sweet something with a coffee together with colleagues. But it was such a nice thing and it tasted so good. But now you don't feel really wonderful. Again, take it in, realize it, and don't make any decisions. Wait, this will pass. But you see, your body in this time, in this case, is really influencing also your feelings. So your feelings are influenced how the body feels, influenced by your mind. And these sugary foods and chips and other really highly processed food, they are definitely not good for anything that is really important. Let's say you're traveling for business and you're really hungry, you want to eat something, have this important meeting, should have something. All you can find is some crisps or a chocolate bar. It's better to just drink a cup of water and go into that meeting. You're going to be much sharper, much better, and be able to stay in that good energy. If not, you will actually have the sugary food hijack your body. Don't do that. You can wait to eat to after. The third thief is stress. Stress is really a long, prolonged state of being in a fight and flight mode. Our whole body is built for surviving out in the forest, let's say, where a wolf will come and you will have to avoid being eaten up or protect your young. You need to run. You need to be able to run. So all the blood comes into your arms, into your legs, and there it is. And the cortisol keeps it there. So your digestion doesn't really work so well, and your immune system doesn't really work so well. And your thoughts don't really work so well because, the blood needs to come to your prefrontal cortex to be able to bring you that energy for real creativity, for real something new, to solve problems. So if you realize that you're stressed, try to do something about it, because you can't really hold up those good vibrations. The stress is a physical impact on you. You need to get the blood to flow all throughout your body, including to your head. If you feel that you are shaking a little bit and you reach out your hand, I think it's time for you to check if you are not too much on too much time. That means from the morning you're checking your emails, you're checking social media, you're online, you're taking this email, you're taking that email, you're doing something on the computer. Limit the time you work. Don't take any calls or any other messaging out of those hours. Keep them as sacred. And if you're really very stressed right now, tell everyone, I'm going to go off the phone, let's say after 6 o'clock every day. For a few days, I'm having a phone fast. And you will see that really helps us overstimulated humans of today's world. It's going to lower the stress level, which will help you when you want to stay in that good vibration. Because in the good vibration, when you are generous, when you are giving, when you are thinking of people beyond you, because you actually have capacity to do so, your life is flowing and glowing. So it's definitely worth it. Now, the last happiness thief is pain. Of course, pain has been around forever and ever in human history. That is not something new. Now, though, we see more and more people having all kinds of autoimmune diseases, for example, where they get pain from their own body, in a sense, creating the pain. Just know, wherever your pain comes from, even if you fell and hurt your leg, or your back went out, or you have actually long time chronic pain somewhere, know that in principle, the body can always heal. A chronic pain can be the body simply trying to tell you, love me, care for me. Especially if you have neck pain or back pain, often comes from those things. It can come from things like grief or resentment or anger towards somebody, or I won't forgive someone. So go inside and see if some of those things could be true for you. Letting go can solve the pain. But maybe you just fell and hurt yourself, hurt your knee, and now the knee is throbbing and you cannot think of anything else. The more we think of ourselves, the lower our vibration goes. So it's very hard to stay in that good vibration when the knee is throbbing. So take painkillers to reduce it if you can, so that you can think of something else. And in general, don't be afraid of painkillers unless that is something that's going to make you addicted. Many chronic pains are really due to something we're holding on to. I for sure had had bad sciatica, this pain that goes down one leg into my knee and from my hip and my knee and my calf. It was really bad. And somebody said, did you ever look at Dr. Sorno? Do you know Dr. Sorno? I don't know, I checked it out. And he essentially, the message is, sometimes the pain is misdirected by the body and you can talk to it. Oh, it sounds like real hocus pocus. I am an intelligent person with a PhD. Why would I start talking to my hip? But I did. I started saying, hey, leg, I know I'm flexible. It's nothing wrong with my back. My spine is good. It's not that. This pain is misplaced. Stop now. And I kept on talking to myself. I don't know how long it took, but eventually the pain subsided. So those things steal your ability to be happy. But you can also become friends with the pain. When I was giving birth to my last child, I actually came to the point where the contraction was just a contraction. It wasn't, oh my God, I can't deal with this pain. No, it was a contraction. It was a wave that came, and I was with the pain, I was in it, and then the pain moved on and it stopped. And I was not fearing it when it came. Me and the pain of childbirth was friends with each other. So sometimes we have to learn to become friends with the pain, so the pain is not disturbing us when we're trying to stay in that lovely, generous mode. So remember, there are 4 thieves to your happiness. So if you feel like it's hard for me to stay in those good vibrations, how hard for me to be grateful, to be joyous, because I am bogged down by sleep deprivation, being sugar challenged in some way, being stressed. I'm being stressed, or I have pain that absorbs my whole bandwidth. Know that there are things to do about it. And that these are real thieves that can steal. And learn slowly to shut the windows, lock the doors, so that they don't come in. It's important to realize that you can stay in the good vibration most of the time when the four thieves are not around. And that you would want those four thieves to stay away from you forever. So I gave you some tips. I'm sure you will figure it out for yourself. If you're just conscious, they can all be solved. The body is built to rebuild itself, to reinvigorate. Even painful things, even chronic pain, can eventually be solved. Nothing is forever. All the best. Please subscribe. Please come along on this journey. And put a comment down about what you learned, inspire others, and see you in the next video.